Hey everybody, so sometimes I post on Facebook or something and I say that I really need a good girl moonshine or a moonshine to drink, and some people do not know what I mean. So this drink right here, this lovely pink thing, is one of my versions of a good girl moonshine, and this contains the Celestial Watermelon Lime Zinger tea. I use 2 tea bags per quart, so in this one I use 4 tea bags. It also has the Refresh, I get this at Safeway, Refresh raspberry seltzer, some lime juice, and the main ingredient here is your apple cider vinegar with the mother, the Bragg's. And how I make mine is I take 4 of the tea bags. Like I said, if I'm making 2 quarts, this is what I do. 4 of the tea bags, I put it in a glass, a mug, and then I just put it underneath my Keurig for the largest setting, just for water to brew over it. So about 1 cup of water, maybe a little more, and let it sit for a few minutes until it brews. I take my mason jars, my glass jars. This is best when it's served in a glass jar. I fill about 3/4 of the way with ice, and then I divide up the tea and pour in each jar over the ice. Then I take the seltzer, and depending on how big my glass is or how much water or how much ice I've used, it depends if I need 1 or 2 cans of the seltzer. But I use this seltzer, but before I put the seltzer in, I put 2 tablespoons of the apple cider vinegar in each jar. If you are just starting out, I don't recommend that much. That is a lot, but you do eventually work up your way. If you want to start off with like 2 teaspoons per jar, that's what I would recommend. So you want to put your vinegar in and then fill it with the Refresh seltzer, and you can also put your lime in there if you want, or lemon, and then you just put a straw, and that's what you do. This is great. I don't know if you can see on the back of the apple cider vinegar, it has all the different purposes and what it's been used for. Let's see, right there, you can read a little bit there, but if you look online, seriously, apple cider vinegar has so many uses, has so many purposes. For me, it helps with sinuses. I can feel my sinuses open sometimes within a couple of minutes. It helps with migraines. It helps with inflammation. If you've had a lot of sugar and you need to get rid of that in your body and you feel just crappy, especially on Trim Healthy Mama, it's recommended. You drink this and it'll help detox you a little bit, but I do highly, highly recommend finding your own version of moonshine. You can use any kind of tea you want. You don't have to use seltzer. You can use water, but just come up with your own and post it on here and let me know what you use. Some people do put ginger in theirs. I am allergic to ginger, so I don't use that, but this is the way, my favorite way to make it. My second favorite would be to use the peach passion tea. That's really good as well. Actually, my husband, if he's going to drink it, which is very far and few in between, but if he's going to drink it, he likes the peach. So that is just a tip for today, so you can figure out and you know what a good girl moonshine or a moonshine is. Talk to you soon.